Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you probably wonder what that sound is, that's my dryer. I'm just washing my clothing for a change. And, don't worry about the sound, Richard. It is the dryer, Richard, just drying my clothes. So, just enjoy it. But anyway, I thought maybe we'd just get away from the DVDs and Blu-rays for now and start focus on some video games. Now, like I said before, I'm not really a big video gamer, but there have been some games that they kind of left in my mind. I only have my Wii console version. I used to have my Xbox 360 console, but for some reason, I just never got around to play that console that much anymore because it is what it is, Richard. When you get much older, you just kind of don't remember what kind of games you play, and just like that. But there were kind of games I need to basically get into my collection, and I will come around doing a couple more video games updates and maybe reviews of the Richard somehow. But for now, this is basically what I got. So let's see what kind of games in my collection I have to show you guys today. All right, but it's multimedia reviews. Welcome back. Okay then, without further ado, let's get this started. Now, I have two Wii games and one GameCube game that I used to own a Nintendo GameCube I think probably years ago or so at that time, but I really just basically just didn't have much change, which is basically kept my old console and actually go with the Wii. All these kind of consoles you go with basically just crazy or something. But there were two Wii games I was very kind of keen on basically picking up, and I saw these for probably dirt cheap. Well, one of them was dirt cheap, and one of them was basically just a little bit quite expensive. But, for what it was dirt cheap or something. So first up, I was basically going to show you Rabbids Go Home, the comedy adventure game. Now, what do I think about this game? Personally, I think it's pretty well fun. Really just a kind of a goofy, silly, slapsticker game that a lot of people have played this. I mean, people playing this game very much, and I've been getting some very good reviews of this game. And personally, it's just a wacky, silly, humorous of these rabbits trying to build these I guess this kind of ladder, or what do you call it, trying to get up to the moon. And all of a sudden, they just basically tried their best to try to find the next objects and stuff to make a tallest tower to get up the moon and they could live it happily and just It's just a very bizarre game, but personally, I thought it was really darn good. I mean, really, it was just really a cheesy, fun game that just basically, it's just a funny way to play. But personally, I never kind of understand about this game at all, but as I was playing it, I was pretty well kind of having fun with it, really. It was just, really just all that fun, recently. And I haven't reached it towards the end at all, which because I'm barely trying to, I don't, how can I say, I barely don't try to finish a game, recently. I try to just test the game out and see how it's functional and how it's, how can I say, it's very well hard to really come back to playing it, but, a long time short, it's very well interesting to just get used to basically the gameplay itself, so you're trying to get used to play it, and then you just basically have no sure if you know how the basic function to play it. But anyway, that's how the whole board version is what it is. But deep down, fun game. Change a little bit in the front. Oh, sorry about that there. Yeah. Back. And there we open it up. We got a nice cover based on the booklet, and that's just the game itself. So, pretty interesting, yeah. Rabbits Go Home. Pretty well interesting game. Okay, next up we have one game that I really want to play, and sadly I haven't gone around to finish up. Like I said, I'm so horrible at these games recently, and usually it just... Sometimes I'm just so lazy to play video games. I'm just busy watching movies and just go off from that version. But I really want to finish this game so badly, because it is an easy game, but sometimes a little bit challenging. I'm, of course, talking about Lego Harry Potter Year 1 to 4. Now, a lot of people have mixed feelings about these Harry Potter games, especially Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Now, you're probably thinking, this doesn't look like Chamber of Secrets. Well, let me show you before. It is the actual game on GameCube. So, there you are. But that's another whole board. But yeah, I will get this nicely covered. What it is actually, this is a game changer gaming shop in Denton, Texas that we have that sell not just basically video games, but also sell Blu-rays, DVDs, and all sorts of stuff that that media stuff like that. But for what I say about this game, personally, I really think it's a pretty well sort of like towards the books and towards the films itself. But here's the thing I most hate about Lego games. I mean, you're trying to come up with a story, right? And you're trying to have the characters like towards based on the movie or based on the book. For Harry Potter, I never really kind of understand how they make this game really just more for kids. Now, for Potter fans, I know basically Potter fans enjoy playing games something like this and actually just really have a fun time. I mean, Harry Potter games are supposed to be fun, right? They're supposed to be very well entertainment and give you that must feel of how you can, become as a wizard yourself in the Potter universe. But I'll explain that later when I do an in-depth review of all the Potter movies and based on the books and based on the movies, based on the books and the movies itself originally, But I'll get to that originally until the next review of that. But what I most dislike about Potter games is they don't really fasten up the story that much, especially the Chamber of Secrets, the Philosopher's Stone Chamber of Secrets, along with the basically that they house the video games. They don't usually try to tell the story. So basically, for this is sort of more just like for kids to just just get involved into the whole Lego process, because that's what basically this game is about, to see the characters in a Lego form. Now, to me, it is a fun game, but it gets so competitive for some reason. But personally, I think it just basically shows the humor base of the game itself versus this basically playing. But deep down, it's not really worth it. Basically, if you are a Potter fan like myself and actually play games like this, you probably will be disappointed. But all in all, it will be a fun game. But so anyway, that's how the Potter game is. This is the. I'm sorry about my glare version. I'm trying to get a nice focus of the glare. And on the back. And then, if we open it up, this was basically $19 for it. So I spent a little about like $20 for this one, and I wasn't really keen on base of it. But I haven't really gone around playing it much. I was just testing it out to really see how it basically functions. I did finish up year 1, but I didn't finish up year 2 and 3 and 4. So when the time comes, it will come around to it. So yeah, and like I said before, with the this is just basically a game changer package that in a nice package version, because what it is, game changer the storage actually sells so much games, but also sell like Blu-rays and DVDs and all this formats that they were releasing. So for some reason, for something prepared like this is something that's explanatory. So It's in a different, nice casing. I had played Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets when it came out on Game Boy Advance, I believe. And originally I never got around to have myself a a PS2 game console because I wasn't really familiar with the games. So, because like I said, I'm not really a big coach of the video games. But personally, I thought originally these two are pretty well interesting. They're fun for kids who are just want to play slapstick humor. Originally, there are really weak games I'd like to eventually pick up, but it just really is impossible to get around to it. So, yeah, that's how it is for me as a multimedia reviewer myself. I just don't have much time to play video games. It's more busy just watching movies and watching TV shows and whatnot. And yeah, just don't have much time for that. So I guess that's pretty much it of the video games. I just make it pretty much short as it is. Will I basically continue to get more video games? Absolutely. Like I said before, I just had to take the time and the effort to basically getting the games, and just taking a little bit of money with your franchise. So that's what I'm looking for. So next up, we're going to continue on more DVDs I just picked up. This time around, TV shows. So until next time, this is Ed Byrne. Thank you for watching, and sayonara.